Farmers and residents of Victoria on the east coast of Demerara this morning awoke to rising water levels following the damage to one of the koker doors. The situation became very worrying to farmers, many of whom are planting cash crops.
This man, I don't clear 3 miles in the back, then I get the news and got to come out back. Yeah, 3 miles I don't clear in the back, then about to reach workplace. So how is it affecting you directly?
Well, this morning I tell you, no block this rain them because the water start coming in. You understand? Yeah. I can cash crop. I get like 5 acres, plant plenty thing. You understand? And the water start coming in, I say go down and block it, also block it before anything else. You understand what I mean? So this is why I would say to see the system fixed. Because you don't get nothing when you get flood. You understand what I mean? So I prefer the system fixed and everything goes smooth.
Let's say pump breakdown. No koker live in. If the pump take 6 weeks, 8 weeks, your crops they gone. Because who could stand the water so long? So now if the pump burn or break down, you leave the door. Look just now when you always see the door open before it fix, right? So the water they running out. So it's the same thing like you, like said, you cut off this pump and you leave the door. You don't have to work the pump. You ease the pump. The pump, remember the pump, it will get hot. So cool along the pump, open the door. Drop the door, work the pump. Open the door, you know. Right, how long you could run? You guys get weary.
So are you saying that they should run the pump on emergency purposes and just for regular high tides and so on, you allow the koker to...
Right. Something like that.
However, quick work by the Region 4 Regional Democratic Council and the NDIA averted major flooding. Region 4 Chairman Daniel Seram was on the ground, and he said the incident occurred between 5 and 5:30 this morning.
As soon as that would happen, we had the regional and the national apparatus kicking into place. That's from the level of the regional engineers through the RDC, and the national engineers with responsibility for the East Coast from NDIA. By 6:30, we would have already had some amount of dialogue in terms of the way forward. NDIA would have loaned us the stop logs that you see in place there currently. And we had a contractor coming here by way of machines to put them in. And that's where we're at right now. The other discussions that we're having is that follow-on operations from here will be to better the entire koker. We take this opportunity to do emergency works in terms of having permanent fixture to the koker. So we're not just doing temporary works here. The stop logs are temporary, but the gain out of this here, right? I'm not looking at it as a negative, but the gain out of this here is that either by the regional system or through the RDC or through NDIA, we will decide who will undertake works, emergency works to improve the doors. I would recommend that we go towards stainless steel doors, moving away from timber doors to stainless steel doors as NDIA would have positioned, and to also do some amount of cleaning to the base here in front of the pump, doing some maintenance on the pump. I don't think it's due for maintenance, but we will check all of that before we leave this structure and move on to other operations within the region.
Seram said the situation is of grave concern to him.
I'm not taking this as a negative, it's actually as a blessing in disguise. Now we have a way to go and do some emergency works, and through those emergency works, we're not looking at temporary fixtures to this koker on this site, but we're looking for permanent resolution for the residents there. I know you would have spoken at length to some of the farmers within the area. We share their concerns, hence why I'm out here, and many of my staff has been out here since about 5:30, between 5:30 and 6 o'clock this morning here. So this is of great concern to us also. But again, we're not looking at this for any temporary fix. We're looking for a permanent fix to this site here.
Farmers are thankful for the immediate help and lamented the fact that on previous occasions they would have lost their crops due to flooding and were never compensated.